Ryan, 2-0 loss to Charlton. Just get your thoughts on that game.
Well, listen, first and foremost, I thought, Charlton were worthy winners. They were on the front foot. You can see they're playing for the manager. And we just weren't at our best today. We got up to the top end of the pitch. We didn't have that clinical edge. Everything what we worked on to get up there, we just needed that final little bit. That just weren't there today. But it weren't for the lack of trying. Probably, too many mistakes in our favour as well. But I've always said, haven't I, where we are and what we've achieved so far has been nothing but excellent. So I said to the group in there, I said, look, I ain't going to drag it out. It's on to the next one, quick as we can. It's the reset button. It's the challenge now how we react from the defeat. It's not a thumping defeat. I think their last goal, the second goal, was obviously we were trying to in the ascendancy, and even when it's 1-0, one flies right across the front of their goal and no one's there to tap it in. So again, look, we're not making any excuses. We weren't at our best today. We got up the pitch, we had loads of possession, which is expected, but we just didn't have that clinical edge. So, it's one of them. I've said all along, when it happens, you've got to see how you bounce back from it, and that's what we've got to do. It's still a learning curve for us all the time, but we've been excellent so far this season, and what we need to do now is reset and go again.
And it's a perfect chance to reset and bounce back, isn't it, with 2 big home games coming up?
Well, definitely, yeah, and 2 big home games, and that's what we need. Their fans obviously dragged them through today in terms of, they were right behind them. Our fans have been doing that all season for us, so they'll do that for us on Tuesday and Saturday respectively. But what we've got to do now is we've got to put that to bed quickly. There's a disappointed dressing room in there, and I've just said, look, you can't win every single game, or you can't draw every game at some point. And there was a few players who were below par, which they know. I ain't going to criticise that. They know themselves because they're a good group, a good bunch. And as you've said, it's a perfect one to come back to an exciting game against Wickham, who are also up the top half of the table, and it'll be a bit different test, but it's one we're looking forward to.
You've mentioned it's a disappointed dressing room. We've seen Argyle bounce back this season, haven't we? We've bounced back from a couple of defeats already, so we can do it.
That's only our second defeat, yeah, in terms of bouncing back, and it hasn't been a while. And sometimes these things, no one wants to get beat, of course, but sometimes these things set you in good stead, because the longer the run went on, and people are going okay, and then you become more of a big of a scalp, and people are looking out and think, oh yeah, we can beat them, great, that's what we want. I'm sure most teams will see weaknesses and strengths and whatnot, but all we can do, mate, is just worry about ourselves, and we'll get back on the training pitch Monday. The lads will have a recovery day tomorrow, and then we'll look forward to another exciting game Tuesday.
Just a final one on the fans, because it was just under 3,000.
That's what guts you. You feel for them, because they wanted a goal there today, and they'd have gone wild, wouldn't they, in that end. And fair play, 3,500, fantastic support. But they've been like that all season. Whether it was Charlton, whether it's Morecambe, whatever it's been, they've been different class, even especially at home park. So yeah, we wanted to get them a goal today so they could cheer, but weren't to be. Went for the lack of trying. The top end just weren't as slick as we'd normally like it. But no, fantastic support, and really pleased.
Thanks, Gaffer.